Okay, I gotta just adjust myself. All right. Hi. Hello, everyone. Let me just get myself situated here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Perfect Blends Kitchen. Please give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear me. Hopefully, my mic is working. Thumbs up, anyone? Greetings. You can hear me. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the response. Well, everyone, welcome to Perfect Blends Kitchen. I'm Tamara DeGuerre. I am your host for today, and I am the owner of Perfect Blends. If you haven't met me before, I am the owner of Perfect Blends, and I specialize in gourmet cooking sauces and spices. I am also a holistic nutritionist, and I am also a chef educator. So I welcome you today. Today we are going to talk about top spices that help boost the immune system, digestion, and also helps with energy. So I hope you guys stay tuned. We also have a lot of really great information to share with you. So stay tuned for all the fun stuff that we are about to do today. Hello, Sister Camlin. Welcome. Welcome, family. All right, so we're going to get started. So what I wanted to discuss with everyone today, since we are in February, that we're tail end of February, and it is cold outside. This is cold and flu season. So I know a lot of us have been getting sick, or we have a lingering cough, or the scratchy throat, and all the mild or very strong cold and flu symptoms that's just been going around, I would say, since early fall. So a lot of you that know me, you know that I also like to make tonics for health and wellness. So I've most of you probably have tasted some of my tonics, and also have tried some of my lemon ginger lemonade. So I just wanted to kind of share with you all how to make that at home, because a lot of you have ordered some from me. A lot of moms have reached out asking for the recipe. So here you are. I am going to start sharing with you how you can make this simple natural remedy at home for yourself and for your family. So some of the main most important spices that you should always have at home is ginger. Ginger is one of your best friends. Definitely turmeric, which is part of, I'm mostly focusing on the actual ingredients that's in this recipe. Lemon, um, and a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of salt, and definitely honey. So these are some of the main ingredients that we all should have at home, whether we're using it as a remedy, a natural remedy, and also most importantly to cook with. So I'm pretty sure everyone has this at home. And the benefits of all of these ingredients separately, or even singly standing on their own, is that they help boost your immunity. They help keep, bugs and like colds and flus and other types of germs away. The turmeric is anti-inflammatory, so it helps with digestion. The lemon, it really helps when cleansing the body. It helps detoxify the body, and it definitely helps build your immunity. So all of these, putting them together, they just become a really good tonic. A tonic is practically a mix or a blend of powerful herbs and spices that help with the healing of the body. So I do hope that for those of you who have never tried this, you should definitely try it. Do your best to get it fresh. Purchase these fresh because it's more potent. But if you can't and you're unable to find some of these fresh ingredients in your neighborhood or your supermarket, you can definitely go with the powdered and the dry version of these herbs. All right, let's see. Are there, I see some questions here. Lemonade is so good. Love it. Wonderful combo. Help with the flu. Yes, definitely. So this tonic here is, it's really to build your immunity, to help with boosting your energy. So it's definitely really good use throughout the winter season, starting in the fall up to, late winter, early spring. Because this also helps with allergies. I know allergies is right around the corner, mid-March, April, and all throughout May. That tend to be allergies. So this is definitely will help with sinus infections, will help with the sneezing, with the wheezing. So definitely a really good all-around seasonal remedy. So this is really easy. Let's get to it because I do want to share with you another recipe and some really great information. So this is very easy. What I really like to do, I like to use all the entire parts of the ingredient. So first with the lemon, I do not remove the skin. I just wash the skin thoroughly, or you can actually let the skin soak in some baking soda, just so you can remove a lot of the toxins that tend to sit on the skin of the lemons and some of our fruits. The silky plastic feel like, I can't remember the name of what I'm thinking about, but that film that tends to sit on a lot of our fruits, like our the apples and mangoes and things of that nature. So please, the best way to clean your lemons and clean a lot of your fruits is to let them soak a little bit, either in some vinegar water, part water, part vinegar, or about a tablespoon or teaspoon of baking soda. Let them sit and soak, and that will remove a lot of the pesticide, a lot of the residue from your fruit, okay, and bugs, right? So you want to just kind of cut them. They don't have to be perfect. This you can remove the bottom stem here. We don't really need that if you care for it, but just, you can chop it, slice it, it doesn't matter. It's going into the blender. You can use this tonic in multiple ways. One of the best ways that I like to take it is raw. Literally take a tablespoon of it raw. Or if it's too strong, just you can boil water and turn it into a tea, right? Boil some water and add about a cup of water to your mug, hot water, and then add a tablespoon of the mixture into your tea, and it makes it a delicious tea. You can add a little bit of extra honey to it, just practically to sweeten it up a little bit. But this is fresh turmeric. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, then or dyed, because your fingertips are going to turn a little bit orange. But if you don't mind, then go ahead and do that. If not, put on some gloves because it will stain your nails. Sister Mo will, if anyone wants the recipe, Mo will put the recipe on the group chat there. Okay. But I practically use some fresh turmeric, about two small pieces will do, or as much as you like. If you like turmeric, then go ahead. You can add as much as you like. And then we are going to add some of fresh ginger. I like to chop the ginger up a little bit and actually use the hammer so I can so it could be easier for it to blend in the blender and doesn't break my blender. So, oh, excuse me, I should have done this before, I guess. Is there any questions? You just had the tonic? Yes. How was it? Nice, nice. All right. So you just chop these up. I don't want to make so much noise, so I'm going to cut these very small so they can be able to blend without the blender putting, adding too much force. So the other way that you can have this is turning it, besides using it as a tea, drinking it as a tea and drinking it hot, you can turn this into a cold drink. So during the summer, this makes an amazing drink. I make this drink all year round because it became so popular. But I make this drink all year round for my friends, my family, my church family. They love this. The only thing I don't add is the turmeric because I am sharing it with a lot of individuals at church, and some people are on certain medication, and which can kind of like complicate their medication. So I don't want to give this to anyone, so I omit the turmeric because I wouldn't want anyone to have any complications with their medication. But naturally, everyone really enjoys this. So after you put all your ingredients in here, about 1 cup of water, you add that there. I like to add the honey after. So you blend this until it's nicely mixed. Mixed well. I'm just gonna make a little noise, guys. Anyone has any questions? Yes. Wonderful. So these are really great ways to keep the body nice and healthy without the doctor having to write you any type of over-the-counter medication. So these are very easy to make. They're affordable to make, and they last a really long time in the refrigerator. So you should definitely look into that. Look into making it. Okay. Yeah, so comments. Hey. Hey, sis. Yes, it is. This is definitely, so all these ingredients I put together, Latanya, is all anti-inflammatory, energy boosting, um, practically just super healthy uh, uh, combination to help the body stay healthy throughout the winter season. Someone said I have everything so far, but the turmeric, I have some ground turmeric. That works perfect, sis. So you want to blend this for a good 3 to 5 minutes because it's very coarse, and you want it to be nice and smooth, almost like a smoothie. So you can be able to kind of add it to your drink, add it to your tea, and also for it not to be so thick, so you can kind of just take a nice tablespoon of it. Yes, I have. So I use fresh turmeric. Is that Sister Vanna? I think. You can definitely use ground turmeric. Okay. Now, for the sweetener, you can add the honey. Definitely, the honey will add sweetness to it, but there's definitely the benefit of the honey that's going to help with the soothing of your throat, soothing of the coughing. If you do have like a sore throat, this is the honey is an addition to that, and the honey is antimicrobial, so it will definitely help keep some of the bugs away and all that pain we tend to get in the throat during the cold season. Where do I get my ingredients? So most of my ingredients I get from a farmer's market. Um, During those summer and spring and summer, I do get a lot of the same ingredients from the farmers that I work with, Ramblin' Soul Farm in Jersey. But most of these I get from the Asian farmers market in my area. I'm also in Brooklyn a lot, so I do go to the Caribbean farmers market in Brooklyn, Flatbush, Brooklyn. So I tend to get them a little bit of everywhere, but in the spring and summer, I stick with the farmers that I work with. Like I was saying, you can add honey. I like adding the honey after it's nicely blended. Perfect. All right, so here we go. Let's get a spoon and test this out. So here's the consistency. This is on the thicker side. As you can see, it's very chunky. But for saving time here, you want this to be nicely blended, right? And the noise, I don't want to keep blending this, so you guys can't hear me. But you do want the consistency to be very, almost like applesauce. Okay, so you definitely don't want it this chunky. You can if you want to, because they'll probably preserve longer, but you don't want to have to keep blending this. So make sure you blend it all the way through and add your honey. You want nice, raw honey. That's what you want to always use, of good quality. I tend to eyeball everything, but in the recipe, I did put a recipe together, and I think Mo is going to share with you the actual recipe with the proper measurements of everything. All right, and you give that a good blend for about 30 seconds with the honey, and it should give you a nice sweet consistency. Hey Kim, how long is the shelf life? Well, when it comes to this tonic, if you store it in the refrigerator, it can last up to 30 days. If you store it in, really in a corner in the fridge where it's not bothered, it's not in contact with constant heat where you're constantly opening the fridge. So I would suggest that you keep it all the way in the back of the fridge where it's the coldest section, and use it as you need, but it can definitely last in your fridge for 30 days. All right, so here we go. Actually, it blended a lot better this time. All right, so that is what you get, and we can use it in two ways. You can make a nice cold drink from it, or here's my teacup. You can take a tablespoon. You can take a tablespoon, put it in your cup. You could do it like this also. Here we go. So you have cold and hot. Here's my tea. Look at that, how pretty that is, right? It's excellent, and it smells so nice, ladies. For those of you who has tried this, I think I hosted a health and wellness class at headquarters, and I think Sister Kim joined it, and I think I taught the sisters how to make this. I don't remember, but I could be wrong. And then this is my water that I was drinking. And just add my lemon, extra lemon. Could add a little bit of mint, ladies. Make this really cute and fancy. And look at that. Doesn't that look so good and yummy? Can I book you for a health and wellness class at my store? You hear, Sister Latanya? But of course, I would love that. But this is what you can create, ladies. This is still your ginger tonic in a fancy way. It's delicious. It's cold. If you're not into the hot tea, this is another way that you can make this. Or I like it both ways. You can make your tea and definitely add some fresh mint to it. You can add, you taste it and then see if you still need a little bit more honey. But this is just beautiful. And, oh, it tastes so good. Oh my goodness. It is a little pulpy. So you do want, you can strain it. I don't mind keep drinking it that way. But those of you who don't like the particles in your mouth, you can just strain it. Get a strainer and strain it. But this is just beautiful. I'm gonna leave this here so you ladies can kind of see how nice this turned out to be. Oh yes, Sister Kim. So you do remember? Yes, I do a lot of these, so I don't remember like which ones. Which recipe I teach, but I'm glad you enjoyed that. All right. Is this for brothers as well? Yes, of course. This is a healthy tonic for everyone, anyone, from adults to children. It's practically an immune boosting tonic, which is a combination of herbs. So this is going to help keep you well during the cold seasons, the cold and flu seasons. So this is for everyone, my brother. This is for you, anyone who's young. I would say children from the ages of 3 and older can definitely have this. All right, so here you go. This is your ginger lemon turmeric tonic. Okay, so I already had some for the house. It's almost done, so we just replenish, and we are moving on to our next recipe. Let me get it together. Any other questions? All right, so we are about to make a delicious salad dressing, an immune boosting salad dressing using practically very similar ingredients. These are, you could use fresh ingredients, but this time I'm going to be using some dry ingredients. I'm going to be using powdered and a little bit of fresh, okay? We are going to be making a crunchy cabbage, kale, carrot salad. And the highlight of this salad is the actual salad dressing. So I know we use a lot of really delicious salad dressing, but they're not necessarily healthy for us. They're full of fat, fillings, coloring, preservatives. So we definitely, if we do have the time, if you do, not we, but if you do have the time, I suggest you create your own salad dressing. It's just the best thing ever. Okay, it's just healthier for you and it's cheaper. It's affordable. We tend to have a lot of these ingredients at home. We have this, I'm using the staple ingredients that everyone has in their cabinet. Yes, let me get the salad out the fridge and we can get started. So let's start with the salad dressing. What happened to my bowl? Yikes. 1 second, everyone. Small bowl. Here we go. Okay, here I am. All right, let's do this amazing salad dressing. So the beauty about this is that we are going to be using some olive oil. We're using apple cider vinegar. We are using my delicious Perfect Blend seasoning, all-purpose spice blend. We're definitely going to be using some turmeric powder, some ginger powder, some cinnamon, a little bit of black pepper. We're using honey again, and this is optional if you want to add a little bit of sea salt. If you don't have any issues with sodium, I do advise you to just add a little bit of pinch of sea salt to it. But you can omit that. You don't have to. But if you want that extra, for flavor, the sea salt will do it for you. All right. This is not oil free, Davis, but it can be, because the honey can definitely substitute and replace the oil. The oil just kind of helps it stretch a little bit. And so if you don't want the oil, this is olive oil. You can use other types of oil, but if you want to stay away from the oil, then you can definitely just use the honey and the apple cider vinegar. That will help the honey kind of thin out, and then it'll still give you a really nice consistency. All right, so let's get started here. You can use an organic apple cider vinegar. I would suggest getting one with the mother. That is the best kind that you want. You want all that pulp that sits at the bottom. That's the type of vinegar we should be using. White vinegar, you should practically use it mostly for cleaning, cleaning your vegetables, okay? I didn't close the fridge. Here we go. So what is a good natural sweetener? So maple syrup is definitely good. It needs to be of high grade though. You need a really good grade maple syrup. Definitely raw honey. What is it? Is B grade honey. That's what you want. Between A grade and B grade, that is what you want. The other sweeteners that I know that are out there right now, which for some reason they're not coming to me. What is it? The agave and all these other ones. It all depends. I would say that go with one that is organic, that is natural. I also like to use regular sugar, not white sugar, but I do like to use organic cane sugar. This is all pure natural sugar, as it should be, straight from the cane, not overly processed, compared to the white sugar and all these different sugars that are out there and the powdered sugar. So maple syrup is definitely your best friend. All right, what else? So let's do this dressing, because what time is it? How am I doing with time here? All right, I don't want to hold you guys too long. So here is the apple cider. So about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I had to write this down because I tend to make too much of this, and I don't measure, but I do want you guys to do this really well, so you don't do too much, and then you don't. It goes to waste, but it tastes so delicious, so I doubt that it will go to waste. My daughter Vicky just tried it, and she really, really loves it. This is the second time I'm doing this. I did this for a gathering a while back over the summer, and it turned out it was so good. Everyone was, raving about it, so I wanted to try it again, and because it's so healthy too. So this is another way to boost your immunity through making a salad dressing. All right, so that's my olive oil. That was about, this is 1 tablespoon. I need 3 tablespoons. So this is 2. And that's 3 tablespoons. And then we are going to do our turmeric powder. About half a tablespoon of turmeric powder right in here. Same amount, half a teaspoon of ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon, which is very small, of the ginger, a pinch of black pepper, and let's do our maple syrup. I'm adding a little bit of salt to mine, and then the traditional ippies, which is one of my favorites, which is an all-purpose. Woo, that was a lot in there. These holes are so big, I didn't realize. All right, but that should be good because I made a pretty big batch. And then lastly is our honey. We want to add our honey. This really gives it a nice flavor here, nice sweet flavor, and it balances it out. It balances out the vinegar taste. All right, so this is it. You give it a good mix. Give it a good mix until it's nicely blended. There you go. And let the honey kind of melt right in there. Look at that. All right. I hope you guys give this a try. Ooh, that is so good. Ooh, that is delicious. Delicious. All right, beautiful. So the dressing is done. And then now it's our cabbage. So this is a beautiful cabbage salad. It's crunchy cabbage, it's fresh cabbage. I just chopped it, put it in the not the blender. What is it that I put it in? The food processor. My goodness, I couldn't remember for a minute there. I put it in the food processor, chopped it up really nice, and this is what I got. So this is cabbage, white green cabbage, white and green cabbage, red cabbage, chopped up carrots, onions, and kale. It smells amazing. So I'm gonna take some of this, add it to my plate, and make myself a plate. Let me move all of this stuff out the way. Now that I'm done with it. Any questions, everyone? Anyone? Yes, you should definitely try it, Ivana. Definitely. You're gonna love it. Especially you're a foodie, so this is right up your alley. All right. I had so much stuff on this table. Oh, you know what I didn't add was a little parsley to the salad. So you're welcome to add parsley to the salad. Let's just chop some up. I think that's the only thing in the recipe that I forgot to add. All right, and then give it a good toss, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a good mix. Who doesn't like a great salad? All right. All right. Oh, it smells so good. This is without the dressing. I'm pretty sure once you add the dressing to this, obviously you can keep your dressing, preserve your dressing. It can definitely you can put it in the fridge, keep it there for a good month or so. I don't think it's going to last that long because it tastes so good. You're going to really use it, put it to good use. Oh, that's yummy. All right. So I just also wanted, as we just created this awesome salad. Whoops. Can I just pour it properly? I wanted to share with you all wonderful news from Perfect Blend. So many of First Church families and friends have requested for meal service. They had reached out to me asking me to personally cook for them and their families, either due to their health condition or because they just don't have time. We have a few individuals that are professionals going to school, trying to finish a degree, and they just really don't have the time to cook. So many have reached out to me, I would say in the past couple of months, and this has been in the making for 2 years. So I just wanted to share with you all that Perfect Blends is coming out soon, in the next month or two, with our first Perfect Blends Wellness Kitchen meal delivery service. So we are going to be providing some meals to individuals that are interested in practically changing their health due to some health conditions, or just time, because people nowadays, they just don't have time to cook for themselves. So that is what we have for you all. I do hope that those who are interested to check in with us, because we do have a survey that we have out. I hope Mo is able to put that up, but to help us get a sense as to how we can better serve you, those who are interested. So if you are, definitely please fill out a survey that will give us a sense as to where you are, where you located, what type of food are you into, is there any type of health condition that you may have that we can be able to help and create some delicious, healthy foods that will help uplift you, that will help bring you back on your feet, that will help you with recovery due to any type of ailment or surgery, or just if you just want to change your lifestyle and eat healthier. So we are here for that. That is what we do. That is what I do as a holistic nutritionist. I do love to turn food into medicine, and that is exactly what we did here today. Literally took the foods that we have, stapled foods, traditional foods that tend to sit in our cabinets, and turned it into something delicious, something that's healthy, and something that's healing. Also, these are all considered healing foods, although we may enjoy them and adding really great flavor, but they do heal the body. All of this is just ultimately healthy to the body and to the gut. So that is what I had for you all. I'm super excited about this new venture. So who help us craft? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Sister Wendy. I'm thinking about it. What I will say to that, Wendy, is that the drinks that I created and the tonics that were created today are definitely going to be part of the menu. So for those of you who just experienced how I just made this, just, this is definitely, these recipes are going to be in the menu. For those of you who want a tonic and you can use it, you can get it in a jar. For those of you who ordered this from me, it will definitely be part of the menu. Also, this delicious cabbage salad will definitely be in the menu. So these are the types of food that I will be providing to our clients. Practically delicious healing food. It's not going to be boring and you just eating salads and things like that. But stay tuned as we share with you the different recipes, the different in our menu, to give you a sense as to what type of delicious food that we are going to be offering to our clients. We need overnight shipment to North Carolina. I hope so. Yes, we hope and look forward to being able to deliver to neighboring states. And as far as we can go, we do hope that, we pray that the Lord blesses this venture, blesses this kitchen, blesses our hands, and all the wonderful chefs that I do have coming in to work with me and providing this service. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and I'm just very happy that I'm getting closer to practically launching it. So I just wanted to share that with you all. And, keep me in prayer that, I'll be able to provide you guys with high quality food. And you guys will be able to enjoy it, and it'll bring healing to you all. All right. So I think that's it. I don't know if anyone has any more questions for me. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. With the help of Monique. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know who's Lana for, but thank you, Lana, for. I hope I know you. I just don't know your name on YouTube, maybe. Thank you for sharing. Yes, Sister Ivana. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So we are going to wrap it up. I think I've been on here. Oh, I did pretty good. 40 minutes. Not bad at all. So this, I think, has been my shortest YouTube video. So I don't know if anyone has any more questions, but you please fill out, if you do have some time, share with your family and friends that you think that may need this service, that may be interested in this service, and that will benefit from this service. And then, just stay tuned for more information. I will do my best to, share with you all on a weekly basis up until we launch in the spring, in updating you with all the latest information. You're most welcome, Camlin. You're most welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for being part of this live. Thank you for the support. Thank you for listening. I really enjoy this. So, yes, please stay tuned, and everyone be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.